the Key of David series. Stay aligned with God's guidance. You will explore the scriptures about David throughout this 30-day spiritual journey to learn how to walk in obedience to God, just as David did. God promises, "If you do whatever I command you and walk in obedience to me, and do what is right in my eyes by obeying my decrees and commands, as David my servant did, I will be with you." Let's start our reflection by diving into 2 Samuel chapter 5, verses 17 to 25. Take a moment to read the passage in your Bible, paying particular attention to verses 20 and 23. So David went to Baal-perazim, and there he defeated them. He said, "As waters break out, the Lord has broken out against my enemies before me." So David inquired of the Lord, and he answered, "Do not go straight up, but circle around behind them and attack them in front of the poplar trees." In a battle against the Philistines, David witnessed God using two entirely different approaches to engage in warfare. Sometimes it required bold advancement to go straight ahead, and at other times, it involved circling around to approach from behind. God's plan may change swiftly, so we must closely follow him to understand his latest plan. Therefore, relying on God for victory cannot be based on our own judgment and experiences. David developed a habit of seeking God's guidance at every step, not relying on his own understanding. This habit allowed him to depend on God, accurately discern his instructions, and act accordingly. If we don't have the habit of conversing with God and only seek his guidance when decisions need to be made, it's likely difficult to hear God's response. Even if we do hear something, it might just be a reflection of our own desires. When people have personal desires, it becomes easy to hear the voice of Satan, who influences human desires. God might remain silent sometimes, allowing people to listen to Satan's voice, or he might provide reminders and warnings to help people let go of selfish desires. Therefore, it's crucial to be vigilant and discern between the voices of God and Satan. Now is the time to take a look at your relationship with God. Give yourself some quiet time and think about what God has been saying to you lately. In what areas has He encouraged, reminded, or maybe even corrected you? Have you been aligning your actions with God's guidance in those matters? Real relationships involve communication and interaction, and building a meaningful connection is a gradual process. When you hear God's reminders, taking action and following His guidance are key to nurturing a strong relationship with Him. As you do this consistently, these habits should integrate into your daily life.